It's 64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come and adjust the culture, huh?
Oh,
You still going?
yeah.
You still going?
I fucks with that. I fucks with that pretty hard. I fucks with that pretty hard. So you be catching me sometimes. I be in the middle of it, like, just the culture. Just the culture. Just the culture.
You was about to spit a little bit. That was your intro. You was about to spit a little bit.
No, I'm retired. Well. Culture gang. Welcome to Address the Culture. You have your boy KL along with the real, not the fake, the real, the authentic, always, what they say? They say, always imitated, never duplicated. That's what they say?
Yes, sir.
The real Miss Berry.
Hey, y'all. Hey, I am so happy to be back and happy Monday, y'all. We gonna get it today. And listen, So KL, I just need to know, do you have a sense of humor?
It's kind of sick, but yeah.
Okay, well, so I have a couple corny jokes for you, and you're gonna tell me, are the jokes funny or just corny? Okay.
Yeah, because two things could be true. It could be corny, but it could still be funny at the same time. Because, I'm low-key a fan of, like, dry humor and shit. Like, I watch Seinfeld every now and then. So,
okay.
You might have a friend in me in regards to that, goddammit.
Okay, well, here we go. And I hope the culture gang, I hope y'all got a sense of humor, too. Okay, so I got this from my sister. Shout out to my sister for the joke, right?
Oh, that's your freaky sister? Your freaky sister. Hey, sister. Hey, sister.
Okay, it says, why can you not trust Adams?
Adams?
Yeah, Atoms. Adams.
Why you can't trust Adams? I don't know.
Because they make up everything. But don't. No. Listen, because they make up everything.
I get it, but
No? Okay. Got another one for you. Okay. When do computers overheat?
I don't know. You got me.
When they need to vent. Come on. That's a little funny.
That was better. It was better. It was still light though, but it was better. It was better.
A little funny.
It was a little better.
Okay.
It was a little better.
All right, so we got one more.
Come on, you got to come with it this time because the last two was light. This got to be funny or we're not doing this no more.
Okay. Okay. What do you call a pig that does karate?
A pork chop.
You got it.
And the only reason that was funny was because I knew it. Only reason that was funny because I knew it. Now, if I ain't know it, and then I found out the joke was pork chop, and that was the punchline, I'd have been like, boo! 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 That woman. Boo.
Thank you.
Boo.
Don't worry. She'll be back again. On Wednesday.
Yeah, she'll be here from goddammit on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 8:05. I suggest you miss that time.
Not 8 to 8:05.
Because we ain't got time for that shit. We're gonna get into the show. Fuck them weak ass jokes.
Chris, you don't like my jokes. Fine. But I think the culture gang, like, we actually got a couple laughs.
They just being nice.
It's cool. Okay, look. So I saw this on IG last week, and I wanted to bring it to see what everybody thought. So now when I read it to you, I want you to tell me what are your thoughts, what your first thought is, okay? It says, I'm reaching out to you for advice. I've been in a relationship for almost 3 years without any vaginal sex. My girlfriend told me she has been sexually abused as an adolescent, so she's very afraid. I've given her time for therapy, and she still hasn't taken the necessary steps to heal. I even volunteered to join her in therapy. I love her, and I've tried to be patient. So far, I haven't cheated. I've given her an ultimatum, and she still hasn't gotten help. What should I do?
At first, I thought it was going to be touchy at first, but he's been patient. And as an adult in a relationship, you have to understand how important sex is for a relationship. And I ain't one of those type, because, you know, the first thing, like today's, leave, cheat. Nah, I ain't that type of guy. That ain't the first thing that comes to mind for me is to leave. But when you start breaking it down, like, well, I've confronted her, I've been patient, I've offered to take this journey with her towards her healing, and it went from that to an ultimatum. So this has been a pressing issue. And he said 3 years. 3 years. Not 3 months.
Vaginal sex.
Not 3 days, not 3 weeks, 3 years with no pussy.
So you want to know what my first thought was?
Let me get to my point.
Okay.
He is a valiant man.
Very.
He's a valiant man. Very. But I just think he should try it one more time. One more time. Sit her down, baby. Massage it, because, you know, he knows his wife. So sit down and let her know how you feel and how you feel about the situation. Because it's real touchy. It's very, very touchy. And she's probably never taken the steps to heal from the violation. You feel me? So that has to be dealt with first. And that may not be something that she just wants to face. You feel me? Because some people don't want to relive that.
True.
But I would just say, man, give her just one more time, man. If that's your wife, you've been without it for 3 more years. What's a couple more months if that's what it takes for you to get right with your wife?
Very, very touching. Very touching. I think he's a really good dude, but and I could be wrong, and they probably finna come at me. I was wondering, was it really a girl? Because I have read a story where the person was transgender or transitioning and didn't. So it kind of reminded me of that. Like, is it really a girl?
Right, because you have to get a little bit more specific, because it was just like we just haven't had vaginal sex. So exactly. Is you hitting the butt? I'm pretty sure head is involved, but
I'm gonna imagine that's involved. But he specifically said vaginal. Maybe.
So like that made you like, you know.
I kind of was wondering. I don't know. The culture gang is speaking. I don't know. Her process is her process. You can't rush it. Okay, I get that. And he's offered to assist her in healing, so she may need to step back and think about her readiness and making the next steps. Now, okay, now that's true too. Definitely. So maybe she needs to be honest with him, if this is not what she's going to do, if she's not ready yet, then there definitely needs to be a conversation, though.
She might just need to let that nigga get that nigga a hall pass.
It doesn't sound like to me that he wants anyone but her. Like, he hasn't cheated in 3 years. That means that he wants her. He wants her.
He's at his breaking point.
Apparently so, because he's reached out. Like, he's putting
given the ultimatum.
And given an ultimatum. But that's 3 years though of
let him get that shit. She has to make. Women is not gonna agree with me on this one. They're not. She needs to let him go ahead and get him some pussy somewhere else. If she want to keep him. If she want to keep him, and she not willing to, this is something that she just doesn't want to face, then she have to be willing to goddamn it let that man go get his kicks elsewhere.
I don't know. I wish that I could check in. I wish that I knew who that were so I could check in and see how things go, because I'm really wondering, who is she? Is she?
Yeah, because everything is a little vague, but it could be a little bit more to it. It gotta be more to it.
It could,
because what has been going on these past 3 years, like, because I would have a problem if my woman would give me her butt before she give me, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't even know if he's getting that.
Because everybody's not into that.
This is true.
Everybody's not into that, so
it's true.
I don't know, man, but it's touchy as fuck. But me personally, man, I'd have cheated.
Said that boy smashing something. Spoken like a true man.
I said I'd have cheated.
Okay.
I'd have cheated.
So
he probably just never got caught, because, if you don't get caught, it don't count.
This is true. Now, so it brings us to our first question from the box today.
Ooh.
First question from the box. So this is kind of along the lines. It says, how long should you give a person to commit?
I say about a year. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying? If we just exclusively fucking and you ain't fucking nobody, I ain't fucking nobody, we just fucking each other. And if you've been going to bumping uglies for a year, it's obviously some feeling there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like my man Big Ed say, why gotta be a time limit though? I don't know. If I fuck you the first time and I like you, goddamn it, I want you to be my girl, I'm gonna just say that shit.
Not everyone is like that though.
I don't know.
Okay, so should there be a time limit? That was the question.
But it depends on that person and their boundaries. I mean, I'm not just finna be me personally. I'm just not finna be fucking this woman for a year and just like what? That's how I know I'm getting soft in my elder stages. You know what I'm saying? Because like, bitch, what is we, bitch? What are we? What are we?
In the question. Usually it's on the other one. Usually it's the woman like, so can we talk about this? Like,
man, I ain't got time to be fucking around, man, and beating around the bush and acting unaffected when I'm really affected. And that's people problem. People just need to say what they feel. I'm going to say what the fuck I feel. I'm not finna be trying to like hide how I feel if I feel a way about something and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I probably reached a level of maturity where I could voice that in a positive way and not give it off or dish out any negativity when expressing how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not battering a person, you know what I'm saying? Because, when you mad, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it comes out fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think I like to believe that I've reached a level of maturity in my life where if something makes me upset or I don't like, that I can voice that and get that point across without making somebody feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but
I'm just not a fan of wasting time. I'm not a fan of wasting time. I think we're getting older, and you should definitely know what it is that you want. I understand not putting a time limit on it, but I think in your mind, each person has that like in their mind, like, okay, it may not be a hard deadline, but in your mind, you're like, okay, I'm going to give it this amount of time. And then if nothing comes of it, then I'm just going to have to move on about my business. I mean, especially if you are, like you said, you know, in this age of maturity where you're wanting to settle, where you're wanting to build, you know, and kind of, you know, make something and see where your future is going to be, you know. So I just don't believe in wasting time. I don't think it has to take a year. I'm not going to say that you should definitely only wait a year, or you should wait 6 months, you should wait 9 months. Everybody knows what their time is. Everybody knows what their time is. But I just wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be wasting my time. That's just me. But I do agree with you. I'm going to have a conversation. If I feel some sort of way, I'm not going to have it on the first night. Like, so we go together. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to have a conversation. I'm not going to do it on the first night. I ain't throwing him.
She put that motherfucking wop babaloo wop the wop bam boom on me, goddammit. That first night, hey, look, this is what I'm seeing, right? This is what I'm seeing.
Oh, so speaking of, this is a great one. It says, true, I waited 13 years before marriage. But you guys were together though, right? You said 13 years before marriage. But you guys were together though.
But see, for 13 years, see, Ant is around my age. So Ant is like 37, 38. So if he'd been with her for 13 years before marriage, that's not even counting marriage. He said before marriage. So they grew up together. So they had to reach a level of maturity together. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, okay, if we're speaking on that, then I waited 10 years. So, I mean, but we were actually together in a commitment though. So I waited 10 years, you know, and that's not the total time we've been together, but I waited 10 years and then, you know, finally, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that we were already together. I'm speaking in general, like for people who have, like, you know, for somebody, you'd be like, oh, that's your guy, that's your, you know what I'm saying? They like, well, you know, we've been messing around on and off. It's never a definitive, yes, we're together, or yes, that's mine, or I am his and he's, you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes it's always that gray area. You've seen it before where they're like, well, I don't really know. Like when you don't really know.
You don't really know, but you like, I fuck with him though, but I don't know. You know, I fuck with him, you know, it's cool, but I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now since we on that, it says closure. Is that last conversation needed? Everybody always be like, I need closure, I need closure, I need to talk to them one last time. Do you think that last conversation is needed?
No, closure is fucking overrated, man.
Why?
You broke up for a reason, so like, what is closure? Like, what else do you need to see? The evidence is there. Like, what else do you need to see? Closure is fucking overrated. Because a lot of times,
sometimes people just split. Like, it don't always be like we had a conversation and we decided that we were going to go our separate ways. Sometimes people just be like, just I'm out, and you don't ever even have that last conversation with them. That never happens.
Closure is overrated. I just think people talk that closure shit when they still want to fuck around. Because when it's over, what else? What closure do I need? And it's over. Over is finality to over. Closure is like beyond finality, so that means it's not over to you. I don't give a fuck. I don't need no closure. You can keep your closure. I need closure from you. No, you don't. No, you don't. The closure is it's over. That's the final. That's the final answer. So like what? Now, if you want to fuck, just say that. For real, if you want to fuck, just say that.
I think a lot of times people use that closure as like, I'm gonna try to get them back. I you know what I'm saying? It's not just the sex of it, especially like, and I'm sorry, ladies, but especially like with women. You know what I'm saying? Because on that last time, we know that you gonna come get your stuff, or this the last. He finna come. I'm finna make sure I done cook dinner. The house gonna be clean. I'm gonna be smelling good. I done
nigga come over and shit. You all oiled up and shit. Like, why you got the little ass shorts on, or you got this sundress on and you smelling all good? Like your shit is over there in the back in the bedroom. Like, why you ain't got my shit at the door? Why is my shit not at the door?
I need him to see me this one last time. Make sure that this is what he really wants. So I'm not going to say that it's needed. What I'm going to say is that people use that, and I'm agreeing with you, people use that when it's not really over, because if you're truly done, I don't care. I drop your stuff off at your mama house and you can come get it from over there. Really don't even matter to me. Or you can come pick it up when I'm gone and have your stuff.
And drop you and leave your key to and all that. All that.
Now, Culture says for some it's needed when there are unanswered questions. Someone does something out of the blue, it's needed. I mean, but the thing, that's the thing though. Like,
because if somebody do some shit out of the blue to break up your relationship, he or she did some fuck shit. So what other closure? That's a sign of their character right there. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Mom said when they show you who they are, you better believe them, because you're still not going to get the answers that you're searching for. You can ask and ask and ask and ask, but if they just all of a sudden out of the blue, you're never going to get what it is that you're looking for. Yeah. You might as well just get it together, get the closure within yourself, within your own mind, because you're not going to get what you're looking for.
No. And then if you're dealing with a dude like me, like I'm stubborn. Why am I come over your house and then I come over there and I see like the lights all dim and it's smelling all like vanilla, because vanilla is a welcoming smell. You know what I'm saying? You walk in and the house is smelling like vanilla and shit, and it's food and drink. Like, what the fuck is this? No, give me my shit. This shit is over. You want some closure, don't you? No, I ain't no closure. I'm out this motherfucker. That's the closure. Well, I don't play that shit. Okay. I don't play that shit. No.
Ooh, so this is a good one. It says if a woman...
I disagree, Miss K. RJ. She like, everybody's built different and just need to know. She wanted them because she wants some closure. Yeah, and she wants some closure. Like, look, I want that dick one more time, and I don't give a fuck what you say, KL. You can call it closure or whatever. I need closure, and you know what I'm talking about. I need closure.
Don't be having no vanilla sits when they coming over talk about closure neither. You heard what KL.
I don't know. Some brothers don't be knowing their worth, man. You got to know your worth, King. You got to know your worth, King. For real, okay. You got to know your worth. Because when you know your worth, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can just pass it up. You feel me?
He ain't going to fall for the okie dokie.
Nah, you ain't going to trick me like that. Because once you tell me it's over, it's over.
People ended up with them last babies. Like, I wasn't even supposed to get pregnant. Yeah. It was that closure that got you pregnant.
That closure got you pregnant. That closure get you fucked up. Pregnant. When that shit over, that shit moving, it's over. Over means over, right? So what is over? It rhymes, but it's not the same.
Got that closure, baby. Okay.
Come to get closure, and now you got another question in your head.
For you. If a woman sleeps with a woman, is that cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah? You didn't say that confidently.
Yeah. That's definitely cheating.
It's definitely cheating?
Yeah. Like how is my girl gonna sleep with another girl and I'm not present?
So if you're there, then you're fine?
Yeah, okay? if I'm down, fine.
What if you can't join? It's still okay?
I don't know. It depends.
It depends on what?
Yeah. How drunk am I?
So as long as you couldn't participate, if you had the option
I don't know. I don't know. You never know. If I wouldn't even be tripping. I'd be like, all right, go ahead, depending on how I felt that day. You know, you might catch me one day. I might be like, hell no, how the fuck you gonna do that? I might catch me one day and I might just be like, all right. Ask my girl what she want to do. If my girl want to do, all right, go ahead. I'll be cool. I'm right here. I'm gonna just play director then. Fuck
it. So as long as you're involved some kind of way.
Bend over. Yeah. Yeah. Now.
Well, you can direct it.
Yeah, I gotta have something. I have to be involved some way or another. If I'm not involved, then it's just like she fucked another nigga. Because what if even if, you know what I'm saying, you and your girl, y'all play, even if y'all got playmates and you do your thing and shit, if you found out your girl, goddamn it, did some shit with a chick on the side, you'd be like, damn, bitch. Now, if I did that, you know what I'm saying? Even if that's how you and your girl play, it got to be a certain protocol to shit. But see, as a man, I try to stay out of that. That's the type of shit you let the woman make those type of decisions.
Well, as to whether or not she wants to have that?
Yeah, I mean, if your girl get down like that, if your girl bisexual or some shit like that, you let your girl call the shot on that.
So if you knew that she was bisexual, and she's told you, you know, yes, I want to be with you. Yes, I love you. And I'm making this commitment to you, but I still need to fulfill that because everybody has their appetite is different when it comes down to that.
Yeah, definitely. And I understand exactly where you're coming from. So if she did have an appetite like that, then it'll have to be an agreement maybe between me and her.
I mean, you think you could be okay with it though?
Yeah, definitely.
So as long as she came to you and talked to you about it, then everything be all good?
Yeah, as long as we talk, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put too much of my business out there, but you know, as long as we talk, I'm good.
I just think like things kind of get a little bit mixed up a little bit because women are very emotional. I could see how having a girlfriend, how things could kind of get a little mixed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like women, emotion is always attached to sex for us. So even if you say like, okay, this is what I want to do, like this, you know what I'm saying, it's going to help feed my appetite. I won't go and mess with anybody else. I'll just have just this one. And I'll be honest with you and I'll tell you, I think that when it comes down to the women together, there might be a little bit of confusion there, or things kind of might get a little mucky because women are definitely emotional. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a girl.
But see, I don't know. But see, listen, I'm just a stunt dick in the equation. You feel me? Essentially, because me in that situation, I don't want no say in nothing.
So that you just want them to do everything.
No, not necessarily just do everything, but see, my input as a man, I might be thinking from a different level than how she's thinking, and I might shoot myself in the foot. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let her play the lead. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let her play the lead because you know a lot of women out here are bisexual, and a lot of women have appetites for women. I'm cool with that. But you know, it's a conversation that has to be had. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I couldn't have. I don't know. I think that when you add more people into it, because relationships are already complicated anyway. Yeah. So I think that it adds more into it because nothing is ever just sex. Like there's always going to bring some complications, or you know what I'm saying, something. I don't know. It just
not necessarily.
That's just me from the outside looking in. I don't know. Like I watch different shows like Sister Wives and different stuff like that. And even like there was one where a couple was like seeking their first like sister wife, right? And you could see, I'm just saying, but like you could see little times where even though the wife said she was okay with it and this is what her husband wanted and she was groomed for that, it just seemed like there were times where you saw the jealousy, like there was tinges of jealousy there. Like, so that's all I'm saying. Like women, we get very emotional and we are territorial. So I think that it can, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it can be much more than what you thought. Like you biting off more than you could chew, but that's just me, my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, because as a man, and this is just how I'm thinking and how my brain wired, like being in a relationship with two women, that shit sounds fucking nuts to me, to be honest with you. It's a lot, especially with two women. I don't think I could really stand, because dealing with one woman is enough. but dealing with two, and then especially, you know what I'm saying, like, how did this start? Because I'm pretty sure it started from, at first, a boyfriend, girlfriend, and then, so, like, what's going on? Like, it's a lot. It's too many dynamics, and it's too many variables, and that sister wife shit, like, the people who sign up for that shit, man, I pray for them, man, because, like, how, like, I don't know. I don't think emotionally I can handle that. Because just dealing with one woman and her emotions and trying to figure shit out with her and trying to read into certain shit with her, and that's a fucking lot, man. For one. Mm-hmm. And then for two, and then, you know, you fuck around and they both make bad on your ass, and they look X you out. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That it seems like a lot. You know what I'm saying? I be talking. I pop a lot of shit and talk a lot of shit about that shit, but really though, just realistically, I don't know. I probably couldn't. I don't know. It sounds interesting, but just realistically thinking about it, it just don't seem like that would be too mentally healthy.
I don't think relationship-wise, definitely not. I mean, you know, to each his own. If you're gonna try it, if you're gonna do it, do whatever works.
More power to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when you were talking, and I'm just sitting up there thinking about my life and how it works, and you know the dynamics that we have, and I'm like, there's no way another woman. There's no way. There's no way I could do it. No way I could do it. I'm not sharing nothing. I can't do it. I can't do it. But that's just me. I'm not judging nobody. Everybody can do whatever they want to do.
I commend the ones who make that shit happen and doing their thing, man. I commend that shit. I commend it. Because the fantasy of it all seems interesting and shit. Like, yeah, you like, yeah. But then when you think about day-to-day life and no, I'm good.
Outside the bedroom, because you do have to come outside of that bedroom.
Man, listen, man, you don't live in the bedroom, man. It's a real world and real life going on outside that bedroom.
So I guess this is kind of the same thing that we were just talking about. It says, could you date someone that does not have the most desired past? Like everybody has a past, you know. So could you date some, and could you marry them? So it's a two-part. Could you date them? Could you marry them?
Yeah, cause shit, I got a past too. Shit.
I think that you're like the most open-minded man that is like as outspoken as you are. Like most men are definitely not as open-minded as you are. Definitely.
But not. I got a past too. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but women accept that though. Women will accept more imperfections, you know, and things like that coming from a man versus and I guess I'm only going off of the men that are in my family. The men that are in my family, there is absolutely no way that they would do it if they knew. You know, now you don't know everything about a person. You can try your best, but you don't know everything about a person. But them knowing some things, I know.
No, I don't hold nobody past against, you know what I'm saying? I look at you as a person as you are today, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the age now where, you know, people got past, you know what I'm saying? Shit. So, no. And plus, I look at women as equals. That's the best way to put it. You feel me? I talk a lot of shit. I talk cash shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I talk shit. I say bitch. All that. But I respect women to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it misconstrued, you know what I'm saying, by loose language, because I talk comfortably. I talk to the culture and I talk comfortably, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to speak a certain way at work. So when I'm with the culture, you know what I'm saying, I just be free. But, you know, above all, I respect women to the utmost, you know what I'm saying? And I look at them as equal. So, you know what I'm saying, how can I judge a woman for her past when I got a past too? Shit, I got a past too. That's what I'm going to say. I got a past too. So, you know, I just look at things on an equal level, and I look at people at an equal level. I don't try to judge nobody about their past. You know what I'm saying? What you got going on today? You know what I'm saying? Like, where you with it now? Where your mind at now? What you into now? You feel me?
Yeah,
We
and
all
shout out.
can grow from shit.
I definitely feel like that. I mean, I just see it as women accept more, and like we would be the ones to overlook that. I just don't know very many men, and yeah, I see you, Anthony. Shout out and say, yeah, I can't even tell y'all my body count, but that says being a man though. It's just that it's that it's always a double standard. It's always a double standard,
Yeah,
you know, and
but I
so
don't. I don't really subscribe to the double standard too much. You know what I'm saying?
I can guarantee you that you know some people that do.
Yeah,
For you're the one out of like how many?
a lot.
Exactly.
But it take a secure man to be able to sit and to say some shit like that.
True.
I'm comfortable in my skin. Through it all, through it all, I'm gonna always be me. Period. And I'm comfortable in my skin. You feel me? I just wish other people was comfortable in their own skin. You feel me? It's some shit that I can do better all the time. But I'm comfortable in my skin, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really my intentions is good, you feel me? I just
Mm-hmm.
talk shit. That's it.
So I have a question then. So, when we were talking before and you said that you would just say whatever is on your mind and there wouldn't be a time limit on it. So, like, let's just say it's a person that's just newly just starting to date somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been taught that, like, you don't just go in head first. You don't play
No.
all your cards all at once. There
Mm-hmm.
are some things that you're supposed to keep just with you, and then as it goes on, then, you can, kind of let a little bit out or express yourself a little bit more. Do you think that that's just the old school way of thinking, or do you think that that really stands true still to this day?
Yeah, and I move by that code as well. Now, it sounds good by me just saying, oh, I just, you know, but it's actually some thought behind it. You know what I'm saying? You could be open with a person without and be you could how can I put this? You could be vulnerable to a person and still protect some things. You feel me?
Mhm.
It's a
So
way
you
to be
shouldn't just give it to
vulnerable.
them all at once. You should
Yeah,
just.
but you could. But I ain't the type that if I like you, if I'm like man, I'm liking you. I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't like. I'm gonna say it. I love. I'm gonna say it. I hate. I'm gonna say it. So that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where a lot of shit with communication gets misconstrued because people people act like they got shit to hide when you because the best way to communicate with a person is just to be open and to be honest with a person. That's how the most information is passed between two people. It's through
Mhm.
honesty. So I don't know. I'm kind of high too, and I'm just talking, but really that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But
So you think
honesty,
it's okay just to go ahead and like open yourself up and like tell it all,
I didn't.
so to
I'm
speak?
not necessarily telling it all, but you still have to move with discernment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, use your head. I ain't saying put yourself out there and be no fucking dummy. You know what I'm saying? It's a level you should treat. It's a certain. It's levels to it.
Hmm.
But sometimes you just meet a person that skip a few levels. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn.
Okay. Very interesting. This tonight has been very enlightening. Definitely.
Oh,
And to have two vocal gentlemen on the panel that is speaking out about everything, I definitely think that that's some cool shit, to say the least. Yeah. I mean, because not a
yeah,
lot of men will open up like that or even tell you. I mean, because you have to admit that there is usually like rules and regulations to dating, I would say.
yeah,
Where you've been taught like, well, don't do this too fast, or don't do that, or don't say that, or what I'm saying. It's so many different things. Like I swear, like I wouldn't start over. I I would not. I would not start over. So you gotta stay true to yourself. Yeah, definitely. I mean, but like it's so many things in the very beginning. You know, so many like how you said some people skip stages, like where you don't have to go through all of those different things. But to in the very beginning though, there's so many rules like that you
Yeah,
have to adhere to if you're
it
trying to
is.
get to that next portion, to that next piece of it.
It
You
is.
know, it's like,
Ain't no you
man,
really it ain't really no way to really skip the process. You know what I'm saying? Or like cheat the process. You can't really cheat the process and getting to know a person. But you know what I'm saying? It's nice to really just like somebody though. You know what I'm saying? To genuinely like somebody.
for
I'm
sure.
open. I give in to that. You know what I'm saying? To just liking a person because I'm really just picky like that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a certain connection on a certain level for me to like you like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Very enlightening
yeah,
today. Yeah. And shout out to Anthony. He said February 18th, Lightwork Studio. Come check me out. Y'all make sure that everybody is tuning in and we all following and sharing and
yes,
subscribing and supporting each other because that's what it's all about as well. We
period,
are all here to support one another, you know, so make
definitely.
sure
I
that you
mean, and
like,
dog,
share. Yes. Something, KL, what you got for us?
I don't know. Hit the box up. Let's see what we got going on in the box. I know the box be popping. You know what I'm saying? The box we done got the box a little wet tonight. You know what I'm saying? We still got a few more minutes. You know what I'm saying? To keep it going.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, well let's shake it up. Let's shake it up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what else we got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we covered that one before.
Hit that box.
I am. Okay. What's worse when it comes to cheating? The act itself or the emotional connection?
The worst.
Yeah,
If it's
which
if
part
it's
is worse?
if it's emotional connection, that's definitely worse. That's definitely worse. But when you cheat, I mean, I don't know. When women and men cheat for different reasons though, and with different purposes. Like, you know what I'm saying? A man can goddamn it just go fuck somebody and just get it over with, and that's what it is. Man, your girl go fuck somebody, she like that nigga. She like that nigga. She really like that nigga. She ain't just gonna fuck some nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you like, man. I was just fucking them girls. You know what I'm saying? That's where all that shit come from. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
was
was
gonna
gonna
get
get
right
right
back.
back.
I was gonna get right back. I don't know. I mean, but I think that like for women, yes, there is typically an emotional connection, and yes, we cheat for different reasons. But I think that with the guy, though, I think that you all underestimate your emotions as well, because a lot of times you all get attached. You know what I'm saying? And trying to be so macho, trying to be so tough, but you all get attached as well, and then you get
Man,
messy,
I'ma
and
say
then it
it.
gets
I'ma
messy.
say it. Niggas gonna be mad at me, but I'm finna motherfucking say it. I'm finna say it, Miss Berry. I am finna fucking say it.
Say it then.
Niggas love they side bitches too.
Yes, they do.
Niggas love they side bitches too.
Yes, they do.
Niggas love they side bitches too.
And that
I'ma
be
say
half
it.
the problem. That be half the problem. Like my whole thing is like if you do something, they they should already know better. Like it should never hit my door. It should never hit my door. They should already know who I am. They should respect that, and it should
Mhm.
never get to me. Well, y'all get sloppy. Well, people get sloppy, but most of the time it's because you have not set those boundaries. Like I've
Mhm.
seen it so many times where the
Mhm.
chick, she knew already. Like you can't tell me that you didn't know that he was married. You can't tell me that you didn't know that he was in a relationship, that he lived with somebody. You can't tell me that you didn't know that. And then once you found out, then now you're gonna try to confront the wife, confront the how dare you? Like, y'all need to get y'all chicks and get them in check, man. Don't be sloppy about it. I think that that's like the worst part of cheating is like now everybody knows about it. Like you and I,
No,
we couldn't even
I ain't
just
never
come.
embarrassed. I
No,
ain't never
I
embarrassed.
mean,
I ain't never
I'm
embarrassed.
speaking from a woman's point of view. And I don't know if anybody else agrees with me, but I'm speaking about me. Like it's one thing for us to have to deal with it, you and I together, but then now everybody knows about it.
See, that's a
Like
different level. That's a different level. That's a different level because if you get caught and don't nobody know about it, you just get caught. Your girl could, you and your girl could work that out. But if you get caught and it's publicly and some messy shit happen and everybody
and
find out,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
45 times worse. I've never personally gotten that messy before.
And that's what I'm saying. Like they get messy as hell. Like I can, me and you working it out on our own, and I tell who I feel most comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? And I can still walk with my head up. But then now I got to go around everybody talking about me. And you know what I'm saying? When you hearing people whisper, because people always be like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. Yes, you do. You lying. You lying. If you be honest with yourself, in this particular situation, you're gonna think that those whispers are about you. And it's gonna be tough to take.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough to take.
That's when the nigga got to get on that motherfucking man. I went to go see that. I went to go talk to the lady, you know, and I got an appointment to go see the lady next week, you know, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's when niggas got to get damn it. That's when niggas get the begging and all that type of shit. Because when you fuck up that bad on a, like you embarrass her, like you not only did you get caught, you embarrassed her. Oh man.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
That's what to get you left.
Them chicks, they be out of control, man. They be out of control. They be crazy. Why she know my number? Why does she know where we live at? You know what I'm saying? Those are things that should never even be. No way. It say no type of morals. I don't even like sharing my Twix, let alone a guy. Yeah. I'm not saying share. I'm not saying cheating is okay. I'm just saying it's a way to do it.
Man, you cheat respectfully, goddamn it. If you gonna cheat, you cheat respectfully.
Yeah,
you cheat respectfully, goddamn it. You gotta cheat respectfully, man, because man, like getting done in embarrassing fashion, man, it be fucked up, man. And then like to end up on Facebook or some shit like that, man. Oh my god. I couldn't even fathom it. Like, wow, like, oh man. Oh man.
Betrayal.
Oh my god.
Hey, why not just be single? Because folks want their cake and eat it too.
Yeah, that's just in human nature, man. It's just in human nature. Damn, man, to get embarrassed, man. Woo.
Yeah, you understand? Crazy. More keeping business for a reason. More
you're right, Katrina. You're definitely right, Katrina. You're definitely right.
Yeah. Cheating respectfully is an oxymoron. Yes.
You're definitely
right. Yes. And this one goes back to what we were talking about before when we were saying, how long do you give a person to commit? So this question is it necessary to have the talk in order to consider yourself in a relationship?
Not all the time. Not all the time. Because sometimes you just look up and this the motherfucker you with. It didn't happen to me before. So not all the time. Sometimes you can just find yourself around.
But how do you know that this is what we're doing? Because, okay, so let me give you a scenario, right?
Okay.
So I was talking to my dad and we were talking about a situation. And he said something about them not being together. And I said, well, they live together. And he was like, so living together don't make you in a relationship? I said, what? I say, so you mean to tell me you can live with somebody and not consider yourself in a relationship with them? He said, yes, men do. So I guess like for me, that's when I'm like, okay, there is the importance of the talk. Like that is much needed apparently, because how could you live with somebody and don't consider y'all in a relationship?
Now, do I have keys or do I live there?
Y'all live together.
No. It's a difference. Do I have keys or do I live there?
So you live there, like you don't have another place to live. You live there.
So how many nights out of the week am I there?
You don't have another place of residence. Like this is where you live. You don't have your own place. You don't have another place. This is where you reside. So apparently you had keys.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be clear because, you know, I've had keys to some places before, but I didn't live there.
So y'all wasn't together. So you got keys and wasn't in a relationship with that person.
But I had keys though.
That's interesting. I ain't getting no keys. Well,
yeah, but shit, I pull my weight around that motherfucker though.
How?
Shit, I paid bills and did all type of shit through that motherfucker. So hell yeah, I got some keys.
Wait. Okay, wait. So you had keys, you pulled weight, you paid bills, but y'all wasn't together.
No, I went home.
That's very interesting to me because I'm confused about that. Trying to understand how that works. Like,
nah, if
did
I
she
got
know
keys,
I wasn't together?
If I got keys there, I don't spend the night. I might spend 2 nights there out of the week, every other week or something.
It sounds like to me it's very important to have the talk. Then you definitely need to have the talk. You said that we don't have to have the talk. That sometimes you just end up, but it sounds with what you're saying
in this specific, yeah.
But I'm speaking in general. It sounds to me that you definitely need to have the talk to make sure that we know what we're doing. Because I think that if it were me, I would be confused for the fact that you have a key, you're paying bills, but we're not together. That would definitely be confusing for me.
Shit, would it? If you know if I'm cheating and you know I got a girl and shit, I'm not that every night.
Oh, well, now you're saying something different though.
No, I'm not.
Now you talking about, because that's a different scenario. So the question.
Oh, so right, that was the assumption that I had at first. But you said like this nigga is there, like he has nowhere else to be.
Right, because I was bringing the example in. Because you said that it's not always necessary to have the talk. So my rebuttal for what you said was the fact that my father said that, you know, a guy could be living with a woman and not consider them together. So I'm saying that it's totally necessary to have the talk, that you should at some point have that talk. But then you, on the other hand,
my rebuttal
said
on your father's point. On your father's point. Do I have keys or do I live there? That was the distinction that I was trying to make. Okay. And then I got into the situation on how I had keys, but I didn't live there.
This is very confusing. Okay. Men definitely speak a different language.
Yes, because I understood exactly what your father was saying. Like, yeah, shit. I ain't got to be in a relationship to live that shit. I got keys. I got keys, but I don't live there. And no, we ain't together. But I got keys.
But I pay bills.
Yeah, you need a few dollars. Yeah, no doubt.
Why are you talking about no nail money? I'm talking about
like bills. Yeah. You give it off a few 20s. Yeah, definitely. You definitely get several 20. You give a nigga, you get a key. I get free come and go. Why wouldn't I? That would be the only situation. Like, I don't understand like how bros or like saying shit like, yeah, you got to pay my bills and all this type of shit. Like, and I don't hear no bitches talking about giving out keys. Like, who's paying this rent and all this type of shit, but ain't getting no keys? Where's the keys? I need to see some keys around this motherfucker.
Okay, So why would you need keys to come and go as you please if y'all not together? Because if y'all not together, then that means that she could get to do whatever she want to do. Then
exactly. But I'm saying though, if I'm paying bills, if I'm just fucking on you and you my side bitch or whatever, right? And I'm just fucking you, and I got them and give you a few dollars. Why the fuck can't I get some keys? Yeah, let me get a key.
And that's what the problem is.
Here, baby. Here, take the key. Here, because you know how it go. Here, you'll be over here till what time? 2, 3. I think I'll be asleep. Here, take the key.
Yeah, but that's what the problem is, that you expect for your side bitch to only be fucking you. I think that's what the real problem is, because there is no way, if I am the side piece that you think that you just finna have all that control over me.
What control? All I got is the key, and goddamn it, ask you not to fuck nobody but me.
And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because control. You have a key to my home, which means that you can come whenever
as I please. Yeah. And it ain't like I'm just. And it ain't like I'm goddamn it in and out. I come as I please. Yeah, I'm finna come through. Okay. Well, what you calling me for? You got the key? Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
doing it. Exactly.
Wild,
you want an open door policy with no attachment. No.
I grew up wild, man. I grew up wild, man. I've come a long way to the dude you see today. You feel me? So you know.
Yeah, that just sounds like too much control. Like you said, y'all always love y'all side piece, and that just sounds like too much control for me. Like you get to come and go as you please. You get a key and still no commitment. That's a lot of commitment on my part for me. Like I have to. I can't even see me deal. I can't deal. I can't do it.
My man say, guys pay bills. I want to put you up out there. He ain't lying. Because the minute you get into it, you get the fuck out. Nigga, you can get the fuck out. You know that. That's definitely going on. What? So the situation that I'm referring to, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely that proof. Like that's how you protect yourself against that. How can you put me out? I don't live. I just got a key here. I kick in a little bit in here. You know what I'm saying? So, put me out like, all right, bitch, that's your help, bitch. Fuck, all right, I'm going back to my.
And now she got to be all kind of bitch.
God damn it, bitch! I'm gonna take my little half of the rent. What's your rent? Goddamn, especially because rent was kind of cheap back when I was goddamn it running around, goddamn it being the young wild thing. And then I'm from the project, so the rent was real cheap back over there. Boy. Around Parkway, boy, man.
How many keys did you have, KL? How many buildings?
I've had my share. I've definitely had my share of old block apartments. Goddamn it, to myself that niggas didn't know I had. Definitely had a few of them motherfucking bowls in that motherfucker, low key as hell. Yeah, I had my day. I had my run through that motherfucker. So that key situation, that's how. But anybody that's watching this shit that's from where I'm from, or even got any knowledge of where I'm from, matter of fact, shit, Agent ain't know goddamn it about Parkway. She from over there too. So shit, yeah. I've had keys to several cribs at one time. I say probably about the most keys I had at one time was like 3.
You're spreading yourself awfully thin there, KL.
Man, I had the energy. I was a young tiger. I was a young tiger. You feel me?
You're killing yourself.
I was a young tiger. You feel me? And I was popping them gas station pills too. I was crazy. Pop them motherfucking gas station pills and go crazy. Bitch, drop them keys right up. Just come. The door be open. You be at 2, 3 o'clock. I know you on the block. Just come on. Yeah, take the key. No doubt. No doubt.
Look at you killing yourself over there.
Man.
There is no.
I'm from a special place, man. Parkway motherfucking Gardens, man.
A place that I'm not from, because there is no way. There's no way.
Shit was different, man. We grew up different, man. We grew up different.
Not doing it, can't have it. And Anthony, you just think he's so funny. You egging him on. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do that. No.
Listen. Look at Asian. She said, I can't believe you did. Yeah, because she know how she used to be around the way, man. She from around the way. She know how it go, goddamn it.
No way. Listen, this has been a fun time. This has been a very fun time.
Yeah, man. We be having a blast.
Yes, we do. And I would hope that you all have been participating so much that you are ready to drop some questions in the box for us. We always like to hear what you have to say, subjects that you want to hear something about. We love it. Let us know. Y'all can either inbox one of us or both of us, and let us know what question you want us to put in the box. Also, make sure, like I said earlier, that you like, share, subscribe, and let your people know about us. That's definitely important too. We need all that, all the support, and it's running across the bottom. Definitely.
Yes, it is. Damn, you a nice mic, man. I could just sit back and just chill and shit. You know what I'm saying? You have a nice, pleasant voice and shit. You know what I'm saying? You sound all positive and polished. You know what I'm saying? That's the fuck is up, man. We got been doing things, man, and it looks beautiful, man. We having beautiful conversation, man. Touching on, I think I got a little deep and shit for a minute, man, and gave people, you know what I'm saying, the insight to who I really am. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, I see.
Don't let I'm really a softie, man. I'm really a softie. I'm really on my Sheba Banana shit. I really kind of love everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's just a rough exterior, you feel me?
Yes, you are now. But look, he said, wait, are you still like this? Oh, that's a question for you, sir.
No, Asian lady. At my big age, that's not cool to be like that at my big age. Nah. I've been saying for weeks now. If I fuck you, I'll go with you. Period.
So you got a lot of girlfriends?
But I've been around the block a couple times though.
Glad for those lessons that you have learned. That is so great.
Yes.
That is so great. Should always learn. You should always learn. So you are definitely maturing, and we appreciate you and your maturity, KL, for all of this insight that you are spreading tonight. We so appreciate you.
You ain't have to go there. I'm still a little modest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can make me blush.
No, we appreciate you. Listen, I can guarantee you that there are so many women out there that appreciate someone like you who will always be open and honest with them no matter what it is. Honesty is the best policy, and you don't usually get honesty with someone who you are messing with. So therefore, you have to sometimes look outside for a person to be open and to be honest with you. So I'm sure that it's appreciated.
I would hope so.
Yes. That's why you got the people tuning in. That's why you got the people commenting, because they definitely appreciate it. And we're going to make sure that we keep the same energy, and y'all keep the same energy too. Y'all come on back and y'all see us on Wednesday and Friday. Don't forget about Friday now. You got to tap in all 3 days. And if you can't tap in all 3 days, you get you a stand-in. You get you somebody else that's going to take your place and come on and be with us, and let us get these views, y'all.
Yeah,
give us some support.
Drop in on us, people.
Yeah, and if you can't stay the whole time, come on in, check in with us, leave your little comments, say hello, and go on and do whatever it is else that you got to do. But y'all make sure that y'all come back with us on Wednesday and Friday. We're going to give it to y'all again.
And we out. And this was Address the Culture, mother. Y'all know what it is.